In this video, I'm going to help you understand how you might orient your Earth when you are accounting for the tilt on its axis. So here on my drawing, I have an Earth on one side of the sun, and I have an Earth on the other side of the sun. We know that the North Pole of the Earth is pointing to Polaris, and that is not directly above us, but rather it's kind of tilted off to the side. So notice that if I have my Earth straight up and down without a tilt, and I tilt it, notice what's happening to the equator as I tip the Earth. So if I put my Earth right here, and I'm going to draw my axis. Remember, the axis is an imaginary line. It's not actually there. But the axis is the point around which the Earth rotates every 24 hours. And then I'm going to draw my equator. Notice my equator, the halfway mark, is also tipped at this angle. So at the top here, I have my northern hemisphere. And at the bottom, I have my southern hemisphere. Now, if I turn the light on with my sun, I have a light over here. I can show you that when this is on, approximately half of the Earth is in the sun. The other half of the Earth is not in the sun. It's dark. So then I'm going to draw an imaginary line that goes down the center of the Earth as it relates to the sun. And this is going to be the side that's in the light. So we're going to call this side day. And this is the side that's in the dark. So we'll call this side night. And I can color this in. So this side of our Earth is getting the sunlight, and this side of the Earth is in a shadow. The sun is not reaching it. Okay. Now, again, our northern hemisphere is this line that kind of angles like this, again, because of the tilt of our Earth on its axis. So if I look closely, in the northern hemisphere, there is much less of the pie that is light, much more of the pie that is dark. So this would be, for us in Seattle, maybe the 8 hours of daylight that we get in the winter time, and 8 plus, let's see, that would be 8 plus 10 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, oh my goodness. 16, 8 plus 16, okay. That was harder than I thought it would be. So over here we've got our 16 hours of dark in the winter time. But if we look at the southern hemisphere, it looks a little different. Notice their pie of light is a lot bigger. So now over here, it's going to be 16 hours of daytime all the way here. And it's going to be only 8 hours of dark. Now, as the Earth is orbiting around the sun, this tilt doesn't change. So how is this going to be different if I have the same tilt on the axis, I have my same hemisphere line, I have my same midpoint? Over here now is going to be day, over here now is night. And remember, this spin is happening once every 24 hours. So within 24 hours, you will have day and you will have night. It's just that the relative amount is going to change. So I will have you consider the rest of this, thinking about now in the northern hemisphere, what's happened to the relative amount of light and what's happened to the relative amount of light in the southern hemisphere. All right, good luck, scientists.